Good afternoon, everyone. Bit daunting up here. Just a hands up for all those out in the hands up out there if you've got a necklace that one of your kids have made when they were little. This one here, this one's my daughter's one I'm wearing today. As Origin greats, a lot of you in the audience are probably someone's hero. I'm here today to talk about my hero, my daughter. Her name's, I practiced this a few times and I got through it. My daughter's 10 years old, and in her short life, she's had 4 open heart surgeries, multiple other procedures, and has already had 14 general anaesthetics. The easiest way that I can explain it is she only has half a heart. The surgeons have replumbed her heart to basically work with what she's got. Annabelle's shown great strength and character in light of her lot. She's very open about her condition. When she was in prep, she took a story about being a heart kid to school for show and tell. The next day at school pickup, one of the other mums shared with my wife that she had a very awkward conversation with her son because he'd gone home and told her that Annabelle had shown everyone her crack. With a little investigation, the other mum found out that Annabelle, during show and tell, had lifted up her shirt and shown everyone her scar that goes all the way down her chest. Needless to say, that is a story that will be coming out at her 21st. I'm thankful that Annabelle is doing well at the moment. She likes doing things that most 10-year-olds do. She does taekwondo, likes to sing and dance, and she's actually in the choir of a Greece arena experience at the entertainment centre this weekend. The scars of Annabelle's life are not just physical. They are shared by the whole family. I know I have forgotten a lot about the details about our hospital stays, either by age or necessity. But there are a few things that haunt me to this day. One such time is when Annabelle was just 36 hours old and going in for her first surgery. I was walking with her to theatre and we got to these big double doors and the nurses said, "This is as far as you can go." They continued walking through and the doors closed, leaving me completely alone in this long white corridor. It may not sound like much, but having been with her since her first breath, this experience has stayed with me throughout our long journey. Each time we venture into surgery, it gets harder and harder. The last time, as the nurses were inserting a cannula in her arm, and I was holding my weeping daughter, who was crying, "Please don't hurt me. Please don't. I don't want to be a heart kid anymore. I want to go home." I held it together for her, reassuring her as she gave way to the anaesthetic. But then stepped into the corridor and completely broke down. Sorry. This is where HeartKids organisation shines. Their hospital support for families is very good. They help by providing someone to talk to that understands. They provide meals, guidance and empathy. The HeartKids model of care is so good that most people have a desire to give back to those that have helped them in what is often the darkest times of their families' lives. I did that. I got involved with volunteering and fundraising. Through this, I noticed that there was a big gap in support when it came to dads. Unfortunately, there are a number of dads that simply can't cope and don't hang around in situations like ours. So I got a handful of dads together and we started a group we called HeartKids Dads. Our mantra was simple: dads helping dads help their families. Because in situations like this, the only ones that really know what you're going through are those that are ahead of you. I'm proud to say that in 5 years, the handful of dads have grown to over 70 dads and are located in every state now. We've been able to help a lot of dads, a lot of families, and we have also banded together to fundraise for HeartKids. HeartKids have another hospital program that really helps parents explain the hospital experience to others in a way that opens their eyes. You all remember my daughter's necklace here? Well, this necklace represents my daughter's third open heart surgery when she was 4. Every bead on here is for a blood test, an x-ray, drips inserted, tubes removed, surgery, echocardiograms, etc. It wasn't just a surgery and staying in hospital for a few nights. Each one of these beads was something my little girl went through and our family went through together. We have kept our necklace separate for each hospital stay, but I know at least one other HeartKids dad has put his sons all together. He can stand holding his hands up high above his head and his beads touch the ground and then some. Tell me after that you wouldn't need someone to talk to. I trust that I've been able to give you a small insight as to what it's like to be a HeartKid and a parent of a HeartKid. Thank you for your time and I hope you have a good afternoon.